I'm doing 2 videos, so I'm going to be wearing this in my next video because I'm going to be taking it like an hour, so don't be like, oh my god, she's wearing the same clothes she wore in her last video. Like, what? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a very interesting video, I think. So basically what this is going to be is like a video of conspiracy theories that I've like recently found out about, and it just like totally mind fucked me, and I don't know what to think at this point. But I'm not like paranoid or anything, so it's like it's fine. It's all Gucci. But yeah, I've been watching conspiracy theories all morning, and it's like, I don't even know, like 3 o'clock now. So I hope you guys enjoy this. It's very interesting. I mean, I thought it was very interesting, so yeah, disclaimer, these are not mine. I didn't make them up. I was watching Shane Dawson's videos, and he looked them all up and everything, so yeah, not mine. Go watch his videos, they're awesome. Not the first, but like, these are I chose 1, 2, 3, 4 to talk about. So the first one is a conspiracy theory about airlines. So basically in the manuals and like the stewardesses, when you're on the plane and they're like talking about safety on the plane, they tell you to assume this position where it's like your head and your knees and your hands are like this, so your head's like in your knees. But the truth is, or like what I've heard is, which is really crazy, is that they came up with this position that will immediately kill you because like in impact your head will hit the seat in front of you and it will break your neck instantly, so there's no suffering or anything, so it'll kill you instantly. But with your hands like this, it saves your head, so it can save your teeth from like, so they can identify the body once like the plane crashes or like once they find it. And that just really scared me. Like, what the heck? Like, because if you survive the plane crash, you can sue them for like millions of dollars, and you have a really, really good chance of winning. So yeah, next time I go on a plane, I'd be like, psych, bitch, I'm not doing that. Like, not trying to die today if we get in a plane crash. So honestly, that just really freaked me out, and it was really weird. Also, another thing about planes is that life jacket they give you, like that little orange life vest thing that like blows up around your neck, is to hold up your dead body when you're floating. Like if you crash in the ocean, once you're dead, it will hold up your dead body so you don't like sink to the bottom of the ocean, which is really whack. Like, they're not trying to save you. If there is a crash, they're most likely trying to kill you so you can't sue them, which makes sense. I mean, but still, that's so bad. Like, that's what the one I wanted to talk about was if you ever see like this, you probably see this somewhere, when you like look up at the sky or you hear like an airplane, they leave like a white streak in the sky with like the smoke of the engine or something, and you always like see them, and if it's like one plane, it just leaves like a little thin streak. But if you like have ever seen this, comment down below and just like let me know about this, because I've seen it before and I didn't really think anything of it, because you're just like, oh, it's a plane, they're just like planes passing over, like, oh, a couple of planes. But if you look at it, they like, if you see like a bunch of white marks in the sky of like planes leaving trails, sorry, I can't talk today, there's like this theory that all these planes like make lines in the sky, and they're like dropping gases that can like manipulate your mind, and like we breathe them in every day, and the government's trying to like control us with these like mind things, and it's really weird. And if you like look up pictures of it, you can see that they leave like X's in the sky, and people think that they're like dropping like chemicals and stuff, and they leave like certain marks like X's and lines, and like lines with little bumps and stuff, and I just thought that was really crazy. Like, what if that's true and there's just like they're just dropping this stuff and we're totally like oblivious to everything that's going on and like what they're doing, because we just think it's like planes, like everybody's like, oh, and the government's like, yeah, no, that's just planes, that's just what they do. But like in reality, why are the lines so thick? You know what I mean? Like, you know what an actual like commercial airline makes. Like, I've seen it before in the sky, so I just thought that was like really crazy. Next two have to do with the Mandela effect, and that's started out with like Nelson Mandela, and everybody remembers him dying in jail, and that's why it's called the Mandela effect. But that didn't actually happen, but every single person remembers that that's how he died, but he didn't. And so people believe that something had to have happened that went back in time, or like not went back in time, I don't know, like something changed in the past that like shifted our reality, but we all remember it because like we can all remember our memories, you know what I mean? So everybody remembers that happening, but it never actually happened. So the first one I want to talk about is, like, when I was a kid, I would watch this show called Berenstain Bears, and, like, I was literally obsessed with that show. Like, that was my favorite show. Like, at least, like, anybody my age, or, like, if you're a little bit older than me, you probably remember the show. Like, the family of bears, and they have, like, all these different episodes and whatever. And they spelled it with an E, Berenstein, like Berenstein, I don't know. And that's how I remember it. Like, that's always how I've remembered it until I watched Tana Mojo's video about this. And she said that everybody remembers it like that. Like, she remembers it like that. And I do. Like, I'm not lying. Like, I'm not lying. Why would I lie? But if you look back, it's actually spelled with an A and not with an E. And I was just like, wait, there's no way. Like, that's photoshopped. But if you go back, there was no place that it was spelled with an E. But everyone remembers it with an E. But it's Berenstain. So that just, like, really blew my mind. Like, something had to have changed that to make it an A, you know what I mean? And there's been, like, really, really, really old books that people remember having an E on them, but now they have an A. So that was, like, really trippy, and I was like, hold up. This one, my friend told me about in school, too, and I watched it in one of Shane's videos, was the song that song We Are the Champions, and every single person remembers at the end of the song after he's like, we are the champions, and then there's a pause at the end of the song, and you always say of the world. Everybody says of the world. No one remembers it. But if you go back and listen to the song, he doesn't say that. That's the end. There's nothing after the pause. There's no of the world at all. And, like, my friend played it for us, and we were all, like, mind blown because we were all waiting for him to be like, of the world, you know what I mean? But we sat there and we were like, wait, like, it just ends. Like, something had to have changed that. There was no lyric that says of the world. So that really tripped me out, and I got, like, so, like, I was so confused because that's, like, something I've believed, like, my whole life, that he says that in that song. Like, everybody knows the song. I've sung it forever. Like, it's encrypted in my brain. The last one I was, like, learning about or, like, researched was, like, the cloning of celebrities. So I was, like, looking at pictures of celebrities from, like, a while back and looking at pictures of celebrities from now, and it was so creepy because they all look so alike. Like, they look like the same person, but from, like way back, like, generations and generations back. And I was, like, I researched everything, and I was watching Shane's video about how the theory is that they are cloning celebrities because they have all these famous people that are, like, so, like, looked up to and influential in people's lives, so they want to recreate them. So maybe they, like, put away some of their DNA, and once they, like, pass on, they, like, remake them, you know what I mean? Like, they make a clone so they can, like, still go on and be that, like, big celebrity because everybody loved them the first time. Why wouldn't they love them the second time? So here's some, like, pictures of them, and one that really creeped me out was Justin Timberlake. Like, I don't know, he just looks really creepy in the picture, but they look so alike, which is so, like, wild when you think about it. Like, what if they are cloning these people? And there's been, like, videos of, like, people, like, superstars and celebrities, like, glitching because they're clones. Like, they'll be, like, standing there and they'll just, like, stop and just, like, stare for, like, 5 minutes straight. Like, there's this video of Beyonce at a basketball game with Jay-Z, and she just, like it keeps going like this, back and forth for straight 5 minutes, and just stares like a glitch, you know what I mean? So that was, like, really creepy, but it makes sense, you know what I mean? Because if you can do that, I mean, why wouldn't you? But it's still really weird to think of, like, all these famous people that we love so much and who, like, are influential in our time period right now, to think that they'd be, like, clones of past people, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I just thought that was really crazy. So if you guys want to look any of this up, you should. It's so wild to think about. I love a good mystery, and if any of this actually turned out to be real, that'd be so crazy. But thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, because I love, like, learning, like, all these weird things about, like, our lives and stuff that we might not know are, like, true or not. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know why I can't talk today. I don't know, I'm, like, really hyper. But you should definitely subscribe, like this video, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm not that crazy, I swear. These are just really interesting, so yeah.